Before we get to Christian, the Lincoln County Emergency Management Agency officials posted this on their social media. They say with windstorms having arrived and snow on our heels, they say now's a good time as any to remind us exactly what the difference is between a watch versus a warning. So there you go.
Look at that. Ingredients for the whoopie pie. That's the whoopie pie watch. And then whoopie pie's made. Whoopie pie's right now. Whoopie pie warning.
A professional.
Wow.
Look at you.
Amazing.
I think you could get
I
a
really
part-time job
deciphered
there.
that really well, didn't I?
Better than me. Well, is it going to be windy today?
Great way to learn. And you know what? We've got an advisory to talk about today.
There you go.
So,
look at that.
you know what? At least not super windy today. So we'll take that. But we are tracking some snow moving into parts of the state as we wake up on this Sunday morning. You can see a few snow showers are pushing through far northern New Hampshire and into the mountains of Maine. For anyone outside of the mountains, this would probably be rain showers, but I couldn't rule out even a flurry or a flake out towards the Lakes region, Lewiston, Augusta. Don't be completely shocked if you get a couple flakes of snow this morning. Good news is mild air will be taking over as we head through the day today and into tonight, so that will eliminate any snowfall and turn it to just plain old rain. So chilly this morning, chance for a few showers, overcast and cool as we get into the afternoon. Chance for showers will really ramp up for the afternoon and into the evening. Looks pretty wet tonight and into Monday. We're going to start the work week off with a good amount of rain. So here's a look at today's high temperatures, upper 40s for most of us, although 50s do try to nudge into far southern Maine as we head into the afternoon. 47 today in Portland will be 48 in Wiscasset, 47 in Rockland. Chillier up in the mountains. Notice where we could see some of that wintry weather. 34 today in Rangeley, 36 in Caribou. We've got a winter weather advisory up in Caribou, up in the county. This for our Sunday into our Monday. That goes through 7 a.m. tomorrow. Could see some minor slick travel. Just keep that in mind if you are heading up into far northern Maine or if you're driving around today into tomorrow. First winter alert of the season anywhere in Maine in place through tomorrow morning. So it goes to show we are definitely heading towards winter, although you probably don't need me to tell you that. So here's a look at our storm tracker. You can see some of the snow moving through the mountains this morning, and yeah, central Maine, don't be completely shocked if you get a quick burst of some light snow this morning. Good news is, like I said, mild air will be taking over as we head through the day. This is 2 p.m. Notice nearing 50 along the coast, into the 40s away from the coastline, so we are warming things up and we will be turning to just plain old rain. This is 5 p.m. today. Notice the rain starting to really move in, so most of the day is dry. By the evening, though, we will be tracking some of that wet weather that will be moving on in. Continuing through the overnight and into Monday, waking up on Monday, to wet weather. So at the bus stop on Monday morning, you're going to want that rain jacket because we're not going to be able to get rid of it all day. It will be raining off and on all through our Monday. You can see here we are at 3 p.m. Plenty of wet weather still out there. Some pockets of heavy rain certainly possible. Clearing out as we get into Tuesday, but then the cold air moves in. It will be blustery and chilly on Tuesday. Highs struggling to get out of the 30s. This is 2 p.m. Look at that. 39 degrees, barely getting to 40. Mountain snow will be continuing. I couldn't rule out a flurry making it outside of the mountains as well as we head into our Tuesday afternoon, and another shot at that on Wednesday as well as we continue to track that potential for a little light snow. Up in the mountains though and into northern Maine where we have that winter weather advisory, it's not much. It's just enough to make for some slick travel. That's why we've got that winter weather advisory going until tomorrow morning. So let's get a look at our temperature trend here as we head into the new work week. A little milder Monday, chilly Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday with highs only in the 40s. Definitely a sign of the times, very much November-y for our next 7 days. So here's a look at our marine forecast, 3 to 4 foot seas, getting breezy, small craft advisory, not the best day to be out on the water. Here's a look at our 7-day forecast. On and off rain on Monday, blustery cold on Tuesday, and then we could see a drop or a flake both Tuesday and Wednesday. Watching the chance for a shower or two Thursday, and then it looks pretty quiet as we end the upcoming week and head into the weekend. If you're looking at the coastline here, we can see also looking at that rain Monday, blustery Tuesday, a drop or a flake possible Wednesday, and then we're fairly quiet as we head into the latter part of the week, Leanne. So yeah, November for sure.
Yeah.